Welcome to the first video on the art of electronics. Today we're going to be looking at section 1.1, Introduction to Foundations. And this section only has one subsection, and that is the introduction. And here it is. You can see the whole thing. It's not even a whole page. It basically says, have you ever seen electronics and thought to yourself, man, if only I had just a little bit more knowledge, I reckon I could make something like that. Then this book is for you. In this chapter, we begin the study of laws, rules of thumbs, and tricks that constitute the art of electronics. And then it goes on, blah blah blah. Because you can't touch, see, smell, or hear electricity, there will be a certain amount of abstraction, particularly in the first chapter. In many ways, the first chapter is also the most mathematical, in spite of our efforts to keep mathematics to a minimum. Then it goes on to say more about what they've done in this chapter, but it's really this last little section that's bothered me a bit. The reader with some background in electronics may wish to skip over this chapter, since it assumes no prior knowledge of electronics. The reason that this bothers me is because if you really have no prior knowledge of electronics, then this next section is not going to help you. It's going to start talking about voltage and current and resistance without even telling you what electronics is. And so to mitigate that, I'm going to make a preface to this section 1.2 that answers the question, what is electronics? So to follow this book, wasting time would be pointless, so let's just dive right in.